the world mourns the passing of a true servant of God. Pope Francis, the 266th leader of the Catholic Church, died on April 21, 2025. He was 88 years old. His death came after a period of declining health. The news, while not unexpected, brought sorrow to millions around the world. Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Argentina, dedicated his life to serving the poor and marginalized. Cardinal Farrell, a close associate of the late Pope, announced his passing. He stated, "At 7:35 this morning the Bishop of Rome, Francis, returned to the house of the Father." The Cardinal went on to say, his entire life was dedicated to the service of the Lord and His Church. The Vatican confirmed that Pope Francis's health had been deteriorating for some time. Even in his final days, his voice remained a powerful force for good, in a world often shrouded in darkness. Pope Francis's final public appearance took place on Easter Sunday, April 20, 2025. It was a poignant moment as the frail pontiff appeared before the faithful in St. Peter's Square. He sat in a wheelchair, his face etched with fatigue but his eyes still twinkling with warmth. The crowd erupted in cheers, eager to catch a glimpse of the beloved leader. Despite his weakened state, Pope Francis made an effort to wave to the assembled crowd. Although he was unable to deliver his traditional Easter address, an aide read the message on his behalf. The Easter message focused on the themes of peace, reconciliation, and compassion. Pope Francis called for an end to violence and conflict around the world. He urged people to embrace forgiveness and understanding. Even as his physical strength waned, Pope Francis's spiritual presence remained a beacon of light. His final Easter message served as a powerful reminder of his unwavering commitment to spreading the message of Christ's love. In life, Pope Francis embraced humility and simplicity. In death, he chose to continue that example. He eschewed the grandeur often associated with papal funerals, opting instead for a more modest farewell. Pope Francis specifically asked for a simple wooden coffin lined with zinc. This stood in stark contrast to the traditional three-nested coffins used for previous popes. He also requested that his body remain inside the coffin, with the lid removed, for viewing. Perhaps most significantly, Pope Francis chose to be buried in the Basilica of St. Mary Major in Rome. This marked the first time in over a century that a pope would be laid to rest outside of St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. These choices, while unconventional, were deeply significant. They reflected the very essence of Pope Francis's papacy, a papacy characterized by humility, simplicity, and a deep connection to ordinary people. His final act of simplicity served as a powerful message to the world, a testament to his unwavering commitment to living the gospel values he preached. Section 4. A legacy forged in compassion and reform. Pope Francis's legacy will be forever intertwined with his unwavering commitment to the poor and marginalized. Throughout his papacy, he championed the cause of the less fortunate, urging the world to see Christ in the faces of those who suffer. Beyond his compassionate outreach, Pope Francis will also be remembered for his commitment to reforming the Catholic Church. He sought to create a more welcoming and inclusive church, one that embraced dialogue and met people where they were in their spiritual journeys. His efforts to address clericalism and financial scandals within the Church demonstrated his commitment to transparency and accountability. Pope Francis's impact extended far beyond the walls of the Catholic Church. His legacy will continue to shape the Church and the world for generations to come. Section 5. A global icon remembered. The world mourned the passing of Pope Francis, a spiritual leader who transcended religious boundaries. Tributes poured in from global leaders, reflecting the profound impact he had on the world stage. French President Emmanuel Macron hailed Pope Francis as a man of humility, who never sought power or prestige. Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof described Pope Francis as a role model for Catholics and non-Catholics alike. From heads of state to ordinary citizens, people around the world mourned the loss of a leader who embodied humility, compassion, and a deep commitment to making the world a better place. His legacy will continue to inspire generations to come, urging them to embrace his message of love, service, and hope. His passing marked the end of an era, but his spirit will forever live on in the hearts of those he touched.